Okay, guys, here we are again. Thanks for sticking it out with me. I'm glad you're here. Now you've read about how marriage is like a movie and how you can just sit back and enjoy. Enjoy the fact that you are loved. Enjoy the fact that he chose you. He loves you. He cares about you. So sit back and enjoy that. And then we've also talked about when you do need to bring a little change to your marriage, because there are those times we have to learn how to live together, how to make two lives one. So there's going to be things that you have to face. So we've also talked about when you do have to face those things, how to face them. So we've talked about how to say it, saying it with a positive posture, with a positive tone. We've talked about the fact that the first thing actually that we talked about is making sure that most of the time is spent in building it up. And what's important, that he knows that he is most important. He knows that he is loved. He is appreciated and he is accepted, so that when you bring up those things that do need a little bit of change, it's not an assault, it's just a natural flow of making life work together. So we talked about that first. Then we talked about how to say it, saying it in a pleasant way, avoiding those absolutes. Take those words out of your vocabulary. They do not belong in a marriage vocabulary. Never, ever. You never do this. How come you never do this? Well, if I ever, those words, there's no forgiveness in those words. There's no room for change, and they don't pull the best out of us. So take those words out and start with things like, hey, honey, you know what? I know this is crazy, but it really bothers me when you, whatever it is, fill in your own blank. And so if you could just change that, and again, fill in your own blank, make it yours. But you see the difference? You see how much easier it is to accept change versus making them want to just And then we also talked about doing it together. How sometimes we assume that the change all needs to be our spouse. How we're right, he's wrong. So understanding that there is a blending there, that sometimes it's going to cause us to change, or there may be a place we can meet in the middle, and it becomes a win-win situation for everyone. So I'm really, really excited. I can't wait. Please let me know. I would love to hear back from you. I would love to hear what you want to hear more about and how things are working for you in your marriage. So have a happily ever day after day, and I will see you next week.